Guys, and welcome to the daily predictions. We are going to talk about how energy of 8th October is going to be for you. That is tomorrow. So like I said that I'm going to, for a few days, I'm going to make the video just one day ago because there is a lot of energy fluctuation that is happening every day. So I don't want to make the video like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. So you'll have the daily prediction just one day ago. So the first card that I have is Cruelty, which is number 9, 9 of Swords. And this is the card which talks about bad dreams, but the cards are not bad, by the way. The cards are very, very beautiful because second card is Happiness and third card is Sun. So the first card, Cruelty, is basically saying that whatever bad dreams you had, whatever bad situations you were into, whatever was stressful, whatever was problematic, whatever were the fears that you had, whatever were the situations that you were thinking that are not getting over, whatever was actually making you sad, because if you see these swords, they look like sad faces. Here, they all look like sad faces. So whatever was making you sad, whatever was making you problematic, whatever was not working out for you, those energies of cruelty are going to get over, because 9 is leading to 10, which is 10 of Cups, and it is leading to another 10, which is Sun card number 19. And if you put all of these three together, so this is 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 1 is 11. And like I said that in October, the energy is 10, 11, 10, 11. In November, the energy was, or beginning of October, the energy was end of November, beginning of end of September, beginning of October, the energy was 10, 10, 10. Now the energy is 10, 11, 10, 11. Which is just one step forward. Now this card says that whatever has been worrying you, whatever has been bothering you, whatever has been problematic for you, whatever you thought was a bad dream was not getting over, there is a completion that is coming to that. There is more happy movement, there is more movement of love, relationship, balance, emotions, emotional balance, emotional nurturing, support that is coming your way. And 10 of Cups is happy family, 10 of Cups is emotional support, 10 of Cups is balance, 10 of Cups is togetherness, 10 of Cups is being into that energy where everything is working out for you, where everything is beautiful for you. You are spending time with your family, your loved ones. And happy Navratra. Today is the second Navratra, Brahmacharni Mata. And the cards are also reflecting something about the Navratra as well. So I'm going to talk about that in a little while. So the third card that I have is Sun card. And Sun card, if you see this Sun card, it is little different than the normal Sun card, because there are two angels who have butterfly wings. They are dancing in sun flowers. And if you see the sun, it has all the zodiac signs. Every this thing, what do you call it? So every ray every ray of the sun has a different zodiac on it, and actually you can divide the whole world into 12 zodiacs. So this is a bigger bucket in which you can divide the whole world. You can divide the whole world in 12 buckets, because everyone falls in one zodiac sign. Everyone has a date of birth, everyone falls in one zodiac sign. And this is like the world coming together, this is like the world blossoming. And if you see here, the sunflowers are not looking at the sun. The sunflowers have their own energy. These two angels, or these two butterflies, they are actually human butterflies. They are dancing, they are joyful, they are together. So there is going to be togetherness, there is going to be more joy, there is going to be more love, there is going to be more light. Everybody, something for the world is going to happen on 8th of November as well, like some good thing about the world, which will actually bring in some changes around the world, around the life of everyone, which will give everyone their own independence, or their own independent light, or their own independent ability. So something is going to happen on that level. But also on the normal life, there is going to be happiness, there is going to be balance, and you're going to shine your light, you're going to find your light, you're going to find your abilities, you're going to find your courage. And this is like a new beginning. This is like a new beginning, whether it is in terms of your family, your loved ones, your relationships, your career, your spirituality. This is kind of a new beginning happening for you. I wanted to take out one more card because I was guided to, and the card that I got is Prince of Wands. This is again number 11 card. And this card, if you see, this is not like a normal Prince of Wands, because in normal Prince of Wands you would not see a lion. You'll see a lion in actually King of Wands. But this is like a combination of that, where the king is getting ready, maybe the first step where the king is getting ready to actually charge over, or to take over the world. Now this card says that your energies are ready. When you actually get control over your enemies, which are internal or external, internal is usually your negativity or your own negative thinking or your own mind. When you get control over your enemies, that is when you are ready to march forward and take next steps in your life. So that is the energy, and I feel that the energy wise, this day is when you actually let go of all the negativity, all the bad dreams get over. A very beautiful positive energy comes in, and you're ready to take some good steps to move forward, and you get control over your mind, and you observe, and you are ready to kind of move forward. So this is first set of cards, and this I took out from the Sun and Moon Tin Tarot. These are mini cards. The second set of cards that I got is the second card that I got is Letting Go. This is from Divine Abundance, and says everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Now this is the energy where you see a dragonfly wings behind Shiva. This is Lord Shiva. You can see butterflies on his foot, you can see on his feet, and you can actually see sparrows or birds, and you can see a person here who's almost dancing in hands here. Now this card basically says that the energy of today, like of 8th of October, is such where you need to let go. You just be into your own energy, you just be into your own beautiful internal self, connect with your internal self, let go of all the negativity, let go of all the worries. Yes, there are things that are out of control, but you don't have to control it, because divine is going to change what it has to. So you can actually safely let go of those energies, and you can safely let go of whatever is not working out for you, and actually shine your light brighter, or find your light, and let divine help you. Now this is where I kind of related to today's energy, Brahmacharini Mata, because she was somebody who was who actually did a very very difficult meditations, and she chose a difficult path to kind of just be in that energy of meditations, of sadhana, and she did it with a purpose. But the energy is of the day is the energy of the day is also like that when you want to be into your energy, when you want to shine your light, when you want to find your light, when you want to let go of whatever you are being worried about, and when you actually want to find your inner balance. And that is why letting go is very important. She also let go of everything that she had, and to start a new life, or to start a new beginning. So I am going to every day at 7/7 I am going to talk about that particular Navratra, the Devi of that Navratra, the story, and I'm going to talk about what is the relevance in the present day, and how can you apply those things, and what are the clear messages of those stories, as we don't understand them. We just understand them how they are narrated, but we don't understand them as the message behind them. So if you want to understand that part, you can join those lives at 7/7, or you can watch later as well. But yes, I'm going to cover that. But here the energy is of the Devi that is there in on 8th of October. The third set of cards that I got is from Yogic Path Tarot, Yogic Path cards, and the first card is beautiful. This is Samadhi, and this is what I was talking about. Samadhi. She's into her own zone. She's into her own energy. She's into deep meditation. She's reflecting upon everything in her life. And Samadhi is when you actually get into your innermost energy. Samadhi is when you get into your innermost powers, innermost desires. You figure all out about what is life, why are you into this, what path are you taking. So that, and this is the energy of letting go as well, and this is the energy of today's Navratra also. So this says that you need to get into Samadhi, you need to connect with your inner self, you need to awaken your heart, you need to awaken that energies, and put some time or spend some time with yourself today, and do some meditation today. It is going to really help you. Second card is Karma, and it says that when you realize that your path is of doing good things, your path is of doing good deeds for others, and for yourself, your path is, your karma is loving yourself and changing the world for good. That is when actually, and this realization comes from Samadhi. This realization comes when you connect with your innermost self, and that is when you can actually get onto the right path of Satya. So this is where the third card is, which is the Satya. What is the truth? The truth is you are a soul. The truth is that you have you flowing like water. Truth is life flows. Truth is divine abundance or divine guidance is always with you. Truth is that divine is always a flow that is always connected to you. Truth is that if you believe, and if you believe in yourself, if you believe in your innermost energies, and if you let everything be on the divine and just do your karma, that is when the true samadhi happens, or when true sadhana happens, and that is the energy. So on 8th of October, try to balance yourself, try to find your truth, try to be with your innermost self. The next card that I took out is from the surrender power of surrender cards, and this says surrender your desire to control people, and it says being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. And this is what happens with us. The problem happens because we get into so much of that negativity of what others are doing, what family members are doing, what I need to do about them, what I need to work upon them. Things are out of control. This is not happening. That is not happening. We get into that energy. Today is the day where you let go of that control energy. Today is the day where when you understand that yes, things are out of control, but let it be. Let me be in my true self. Let me be in my true energies. Let me be in my true happiness. Let me be my own light. And when I be my own light, when I be in that energy, when be in that energy of truth, when I am on that energy of being myself, that is when the control will not matter. And then when there is some breathing room, things will actually start happening. So let go of control, let go of any kind of feeling when you have where you think that you need to control people or you need to control situation, and you will see a big change happening in your life. Take out one extra set of cards that I always take out. So let's see what is the extra message for you. And also, if you can, please press the like button if you like the video, because that makes video searchable. And if you can, please share these videos with as many people as you can, because this is a guidance that can reach them and that probably each one of us needs. I also watch my videos just to get the guidance. Okay, so let's see what is the message. Guides, angels, 8th of October. What is the additional message that we should know, we should get? Okay, now these are too many. मैं एक बार फिर से I will take out once more. These are too many. Okay, guides, angels, what is the additional message for 8th of October 2021? What else do we need to know? Okay, we have 2 cards and there is Queen of Wands. Okay, oh, we have 3 cards. Okay, so I will check for his messages also, because there is Queen of Wands there. But Queen of Wands, 2 of Cups and 8 of Wands. Okay, so the energy is very strong. Queen of Wands, if you see, she's holding a sunflower here, and we have the sunflower in the sun card. So one, I feel that there is a possibility where some kind of connection between the people get into the eyes of public, because there is a Queen of Wands card here, and there is 2 of Cups where 2 people are actually combining their energies and creating something. And the last card is where 8 of Wands, where there is a communication that is actually coming out of it, or where there is actually a fire that was meant to be done, and this combination actually made the permission or gave the permission for this fire, and some energy, some communications or some strong energies actually flowing very strongly outside. Now, how I look at this card is there could be 2 things. One, there could be that you wanted to kind of take some steps, wanted to communicate something to somebody, have not been doing it, but today you might find that strength to communicate your emotion, communicate your energies, communicate your love, communicate your affection for somebody, and you might communicate that, or you might get it from somebody you were waiting for. Second, there is a possibility where some kind of a connection comes into public eye, or some kind of a contract or agreement comes into a public eye, which was hidden from public, because Queen of Wands kind of is secluded. She is always into the secluded place, so which was hidden from public, but finally it is revealed to all the people. This could also mean where some communication regarding a partnership, regarding a job, regarding something that you wanted to create comes your way, and that communication gives you power, gives you strength. So overall the energy is again beautiful. I feel that connecting with your inner self, connecting with people that you want to, communicating your heart out, but at the same time being your own in your own energy is very important. And if you see, one eye of this horse is hidden. If you see here, one eye of this horse is hidden, and that is why with this energy at times you don't know what is happening. Actually he's looking at everyone with one eye, but you don't know what is hidden behind it. If his eye is fine, not fine, something has happened, you don't know. So there is an hidden energy, and that hidden energy is going to come out with some kind of strong communication. So that is all that I have for you for 8th. Wish you a very, very happy Navratri. Thank you so much, and if possible do meditate, and if possible do join the live or watch the videos. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Bye.